Now, coming to the second method, we'll be calculating the average rate of return. So first we write the formula, your B type, right? So your average rate of return is equal to average profit after depreciation and tax whole divided by your average investment into 100. So this is your formula for average rate of return, right? So how to find the average investment? So average investment will be your initial investment divided by 2. So in this case, initial investment is nothing but our cost of the project. The cost of project which is given to us is 50,000 rupees, and dividing it by 2. So we'll be getting the average investment comes around 25,000. Right. Now we have to find the average profit after dip and tax. Now getting into the statement back, so you have to carefully observe which value to be taken over here. In this case, we have to take the average profit after depreciation and tax. So after depreciation tax, this fourth column will come. So these are the values that we have to add and ensure that we have to make an average. So since we have 5 years, so we have to make an average of the profit, all the profit of 5 years. Now I have to just add all the values and divide this by 5. That will be your average profit after depreciation and tax. So here I'll be writing the value. So average profit after depreciation and tax will be, you have to add those PAT values, that is profit after tax. So you have 450 plus you have 1800 plus you have 2250 plus 6750. Divide by number of years comes around 5 years. Right now, once I do that, I'm getting a value of 11250 divided by 5. So now I'm getting the average profit after depreciation tax comes around 2250. Right. So these two values that we have, that now we can directly apply into the formula. So you have average rate of return equal to average profit depreciation after tax is 2250 divided by the average investment that we have is 25,000, then into 100. Now you do that, you'll be getting a percentage called 9%. So 9% is your average rate of return, right? It's a very simple thing. Now coming to the next third method, here we'll be following the NPV, that is net present value, at 10% discount rate. So here they have not given any discount factor. In most of the questions, they would have given the discount factor over here at 10%. You can just directly copy the value and you can just multiply it. In this case, we have to derive the discount factor over here. So we will do that. Now coming to this discount factor, coming to your third method, which is your NPV, net present value. Now similar way, I'll be deriving the table over here. We have to just form a table. So first I just write year in the first column. Then I just write CFAT, that is cash flow after tax. Then we have to write the discount factor, which is at 10%. Then we have to derive the total discounted cash flow. Right. So here we can put the number over here 1, 2, and 3. Right. And here in the discounted cash flow, to multiply the cash flow after tax into your discount factor. And we'll be adding all the discounted cash flow. That will be your total present cash flow. From that, we have to reduce the investment. And we can derive whether NPV is positive or NPV is negative. Now just we have 5 years, first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and fifth year. Then we have the cash flow after tax, which is given to us 10,000, then 10,450, 11,800, then 12,250, then 16,750. Just pull out all the values of your CFAT. Then in this case, we have to find the discount factor. So find the discount factor, you have a formula called DF equal to 1 by 1 plus R whole power n. So here for first year, we have to calculate the discount factor. Second year, we have to calculate discount factor. So we can directly calculate in the calculator of Casio, right? So 1 divided by, here R they have given is 10%. This can be written as 0.1. So 1 plus 0.1 whole power 1. This can be written as 1 by 1.1 whole power 1. When you divide in the calculator, 1 divided by 1.1, you'll be getting 0.909. Similar way, you have to go for second year 1.1 whole square. So if you are having a Casio basic calculator, there is no need of putting any squares. Once again, you have to just press the equal to. You'll be getting the second year discount factor, which is comes around 0.826. Similar way for third year, you have to form. You'll be getting, once again you have to just press the equal to. You'll be getting 0.751. Again for fourth year 1.1 whole power 4. There is no need of putting any whole power 4. Once again you press equal to, you will be getting 0.683. Again for fifth year discount factor, 1 divided by 1.1 whole power 5, you'll be getting 0.621. Now this value may be given in the question paper. There are some situations where examiner itself will be giving your discount factor. So in such cases, there is no need of calculation of your discount factor. You can directly put the values into the table, right? So in this case, we have derived the value and we're putting that value in the second column, that is your discount factor. So for first year, we have 0.909, then 0.826, then we have 0.751, then you have 0.683, then you have 0.621. Now we have to multiply this to 10,000 into 0.909, we'll be getting 9090. Then 10,450 into 0.826, we'll be getting 68631.7. Then multiplying 11,800 into 0.751, I'm getting 8861.8. Then I'm multiplying 12,250 into 0.683, we'll be getting 8366.75. Then 16,750 into 0.621, I'm getting 10,401.75. Now you have to add this. So when you're adding this, you'll be getting the total present value cash inflow, which I shortly write as TPVCI, cash inflows. So we are getting 45352. So from this total present value cash inflow, we're getting 45,352. So from this, if I subtract the investment amount, that will be your present value of your present value cash flow, which is nothing but our initial investment of the project. If I subtract that 50,000, you have to check whether the NPV comes negative or positive. So in this case, we are getting a NPV of negative, which comes around 4648. So we're getting a negative NPV. So as we have seen that if your NPV is less than 0, you have to reject the proposal, right? So we're getting a negative NPV, so we have to reject the proposal. So this is the decision that you have take with respect to your NPV.